It's your boy, Jeff Jones.
It's your upset specialist, Thomas Boykin.
It's your boy, Mike Jones. Eat them Gators, boy.
And this is 234 Sports Talk. Fellas, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
All right, guys. Week four, NFL, week 4. And we're going to do some predictions, some pick'ems on tonight, man. I want to get you guys ideas on, or predictions rather, on the games that we're about to talk about. First game we want to talk about is the Dolphins versus the Bengals. Who you guys liking in that one?
Dolphins. I got the Fins winning this game.
Okay. I like that. I tell you what, man, the Dolphins, man, I seem like so far they're having a magical year. I look for Tua to keep it rolling. Dolphins.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to stay on ship with you guys. I'm going with the Dolphins on that one. I think they're playing real good football. All right, the second game we want to look at, fellas, is the Vikings and the Saints. Who you liking?
Man, as much as I hate to say it, because I don't like saying it, but as much as I hate to say it, I think the Vikings are going to win that game. New Orleans ain't done much to impress this season. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, I agree. Thomas, Jameis, and Winston, he reverted back to his old interception ways last week. Boy, look horrible. So,
yeah,
Minnesota, man, they Philadelphia, man, got the best of them back here a week or two ago, and but I think Minnesota has gotten their foot back under them. I look for the Vikings to win this.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with the Saints on this one too. I mean not the Saints, but the Vikings on this one. I think they are a better team this year. All right, how about the Seahawks and the Lions? You guys liking in that game?
Ha ha! You're gonna be shocked when I pick you this one. I got the Lions restoring the roar.
I'm with you, Thomas. It's not a shocker, baby. I'm riding with the Lions too, man.
Well, fellas, I'm going out on a limb.
Uh-oh.
I'm picking the Seahawks in this one.
Uh-oh.
I'm rolling with the Seahawks in this one. I think they'll beat the Lions.
Uh-oh.
All right, fellas, how about the Jets and Thomas's Steelers?
Ay. I'm going to tell you like this. We got quarterback issues for sure because Mitch Trubisky is not getting it done. Mitch Trubisky wasn't that good when he was with Chicago. Why are you expecting greatness from a guy that was never great? That being said, we still beat the Jets.
I like it, man. You had me thinking you was picking someone else, but I tell you what, Mike Tomlin has not had a losing season, and regardless of their quarterback problems, I think he's still gonna have another winning season. And in order for him to get that winning season, he's gonna have to beat teams like the Jets, and I think he will beat the Jets this week. Steelers.
And I'm gonna roll with the Steelers on this one too, fellas. All right, how about this one here? The Bears and the Giants. The Bears and the Giants.
Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one. I still think the Bears ain't got it all the way together yet. I think the Giants win this one.
Agreed. I think the Giants win it. Giants, they put up a good fight against the Cowboys, and but the Bears, man, I don't know what their situation is, man. They just can't get out their way.
Yeah, they can't get over the hump at all.
I'm gonna have to agree with you fellas on this one. I'm rolling with the Giants on this one too. All right. The Titans and the Colts. Titans and the Colts. What you guys
I'm gonna
like
tell
it?
you like this. This game should not be close. Shouldn't be close. The Titans should win this in a romp.
Well, I disagree with you, Thomas, and the Titans is my home team, but Titans got some issues, man, and I just don't see them being. And in fact, Jones, where is this game being played at, sir?
The Colts are at home.
Yeah, I look for the Colts to win this.
All right, well, that's a tough one right there. But I kind of feel like the Titans got a W now, and I think they're gonna start feeling their old selves again. I'm gonna have to roll with the Titans on this one.
I think the ground game is gonna be too much for Indy.
All right, fellas, the Chargers and the Texans.
Yeah, I gotta ride with the Bolts. I think I gotta ride with the Bolts on that one.
I tell you what, this year, preseason wise, they said that conference was gonna be the best conference in the NFL. The Bolts, the Vegas,
The Chiefs and
right, and so far they've disappointed. I don't know. I look for Lovie Smith to sit and win this thing. I'm going Texas.
Oh, all right. I'm rolling with the Chargers on this one. I think the Chargers will be a little bit too much for the Texans. All right, we got another one here. The Browns and the Falcons. Who you guys liking in that one?
Browns all day. Stout team all the way around. Stout team, Browns.
Browns.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Browns in this one too. All right, the Commanders and the Cowboys.
I'm actually impressed with what Dallas is doing with a backup quarterback, and their defense is playing stout. I'm impressed. I believe the Cowboys go in there and get it done.
Like it. Before the season started, I think we had this conversation. I gave them 2 out of 4 with Dak Prescott being gone. But hey, I actually looking at right now, they're gonna get at least 3. So I'm going with the Cowboys on this.
Yeah, I think we did. I think I agree with you on that Mike Jones 50-50, but they've been impressing me too, man. And defense been playing solid.
Oh, yeah.
And the offense been scoring enough points to win games. So, yeah, I'm going to have to roll with the Cowboys on this one. I think they're going to be too much for the Commanders. All right, the Jaguars and the Eagles.
Woo!
Philly all day. Philly all day.
Woo. Hey, I tell you what, man. Philly is that part. Philly is that Philly is the real deal. But I'm telling you something, the Jaguars is revamped this year, man. They're
playing some good football.
I look for Philadelphia to get their very first loss this week.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
Mike Jones is the upset specialist tonight.
Ruh-roh.
I'm going to have to roll with Philly on this one. I think Philly going to be a little bit too much for them Jaguars, fellas. All right, a good one right here, the Bills and the Ravens. Who you guys liking?
I'm going to tell you like this. Lamar Jackson, if he's playing this game, better be ready. Them boys took their first L last week, and they're going to come in there mad. I got the Bills winning this one.
Wow. So before I make a prediction, I need to ask you guys 2 questions. Who did Baltimore play last week, and did they win or did they lose?
I think last week Baltimore lost, I think. Hold on, I can find that out for you real quick.
And then
they won. They beat the Patriots last week.
They beat the Patriots.
37-26.
Okay,
Yep.
And where is that game at this week with the Bills and the Ravens?
Baltimore.
I'm going with Baltimore.
I'm rolling with the Bills in this one. I think they're gonna come in there ready to play. Yeah, I was surprised and shocked that they actually lost.
I think that game kind of made them have an eye opener for real. They had an eye opener for real. I'm like, okay, on any given Sunday, if we don't bring it, this can happen. So guess what? They're gonna bring it from here on out.
And might I add too, the Bills lost Micah Hyde for the season.
Just like your boy is out with the Cleveland game, Garrett.
Yeah. So, but I'm still gonna roll with them Bills on this one. How about the Cardinals and the Panthers?
I think Kyler Murray gets it done. I think Kyler Murray gets it done against them.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with the Cardinals.
Yeah, I got the Cardinals in this one too. I think they'll win this one. All right, the Broncos and the Raiders. Who you guys liking?
The Vegas Raiders have not done anything to impress me at all. As much as they came in this season hyped up with all the additions that they got, they have done absolutely nothing. So I have got to ride with the Broncos.
Wow. I don't know who to pick in this one, man, because man, I expect for Josh McDaniels to sit and at least win one game before the before he's got to win one, man. But Denver, man, this a toss up, man. So I'm gonna go with Denver, man.
I'm gonna roll with Denver on this. I think Davante Adams is really gonna be trying to come back to Green Bay after this one. All right, fellas, how about the Patriots and my Packers?
This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. The Patriots didn't look that good against Baltimore. Looked like world beaters against the Steelers. I think the Packers have got it kind of figured out. I think so. I think Green Bay wins this.
And might I add, Green Bay is at home too. Lambeau Field.
I got Green Bay winning this.
Okay, I got Green Bay winning this hands down. I don't think Mac Jones even plays. I think he's hurt or something. Something ain't quite right with the brother. And if he does play, he's gonna be lacking. So yeah, Green Bay wins this, man, probably in a rout.
Yeah, my Green Bay Packers all day, every day. All day, every day. I'm knocking down my backdrop. Hey,
down goes all the backdrop.
Day, down goes the backdrop. Down goes the backdrop. trying to hit him with it. Trying to hit him with it. Give him that discount double check. But I got my Packers winning this one. I got my Packers in this one. And I think it's going to be a rout. How about, this is a good one. The Chiefs and the Buccaneers. Who you guys like?
Ooh, another all-star quarterback shootout. I think Tampa Bay has too many injuries jumping off. I think the Chiefs win this game. I think Mahomes goes in there and gets it done.
I'm not for sure, man, because I think 2 Super Bowl quarterbacks and both of their teams, I think right now, both of them sucks. That's just my opinion. I don't know, one is dealing with injuries and don't have the players on the field. I don't know if Evans is gonna be back for Tampa Bay. If he does come back, man, I'm looking for Tampa Bay to win this.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one here, but I think I'm gonna have to roll with Mr. Braden. They're at home. I think he's gonna be a little bit upset about losing my Packers, so he's gonna have to come in and avenge his loss. And I think that Mike Jones, Evans will be back. I think he just had a 1-game suspension.
Okay.
All right, the Rams and the 49ers. Who you guys liking in this one on Monday night?
That's a tough one. In the words of Mike Jones, right now, both of them suck. but, man, ooh-wee. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I think the 49ers might go in there and shock the world.
Wow. It's hard to get a bead on 49ers right now.
It is.
I know they went through the whole offseason wanting the other guy to be, the quarterback. Can't think of what his name is.
Yeah, he's out injured now too, so they're back to Garoppolo.
Yeah, he broke his leg.
Yeah, I know they're back with Garoppolo now, so maybe they're getting their footing back underneath him being the quarterback. So I'm gonna look for San Francisco pull this out.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Niners on this one. I think that the Niners they overdue. With Garoppolo back in there, quarterback, I think he's gonna start feeling a little bit, like himself again. Sometimes it take a couple games to get back to yourself. So I think I got the Niners in that one. All right, fellas, let's talk a little bit of college football, man.
I like it.
This weekend, we got some games coming up. Any games that stand out? Any games that you feel we might have some upsets brewing?
Hey, there's all, me and my terminology, it's always an upset that's possible. Always. I'm going to tell you the one game like we talked about earlier. The one game that I'm going to tell you that might shock the world. The Michigan-Iowa game. That's going to be a better game than what people think. I believe Hawkeye City is going to give them a hard way to go.
Why so?
Number one, it's in Iowa. Iowa is in one of them places that's hard to play. If you don't come in there on your A game, it's hard to beat them in Iowa. Ohio State found that out a couple times the hard way between them and Purdue. Trust me, it's not always easy.
Nice.
It's a possibility that they may go in there and give Michigan their first loss. We'll see.
Whoa.
We'll see.
Whoa.
Because if you look at the body of work, yes, Michigan looked complete the first 3 games. Well, the first 2 games. Soon as they hit the Big Ten schedule, look at how much the game changed. Which, if they were supposed to beat Minnesota, if they're equipped like they're supposed to be equipped, that should have been an easy game. That turned out to be a hard game. So that tells me they're not as complete as they think they are.
Nice.
But we'll see. We'll see what Saturday will bring.
Well, I tell you what, man. I'm looking at SEC country, man. I got 2 games I really want to talk about, and the one game is the Crimson Tide, Alabama versus Arkansas. And granted, Arkansas lost last week, with a fumble, by the QB or whatnot. But that is still a very good, well-oiled coach football team. Absolutely. And I think we had spoke about this earlier. You guys was talking about no matter how Alabama plays, they still gonna be pictured into this playoff deal. I think this is gonna be the start of their downfall this year. They're gonna lose 2 games this year that's gonna keep them out of the college playoffs this year. And it starts with Arkansas. Arkansas is gonna be like Texas were, except for Arkansas is gonna pull this win off. this week. Alabama is gonna struggle, and they're gonna struggle. They're gonna get exposed more. And from them, I'm gonna jump on another one, and hopefully you guys don't mind me talking about this game.
Oh no,
it's Ole Miss versus Kentucky. Kentucky, guess what? They got ranked up there like 16, 17 to start the season. They hadn't impressed me at all. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because I'm from Tennessee, but it's because, you know what? I think their offensive line is soft. Their quarterback was overrated coming into this season. You know, granted, they have pieced together some nice chemistry with their wide receivers, but Ole Miss got a good defense, and Ole Miss has a nice running game. And they kind of play halfway, something like what Tennessee does with a high tempo, which I think is going to affect Kentucky. Look for those two games in the Southeastern Conference to be upset alerts.
Sweet. I like it. I like it for sure. I'm gonna jump in with ACC. There's another game. I'm looking at my schedule. There's another game that's going to be another war. North Carolina State and Clemson.
Ooh, those two play each other?
That's going to be an absolute war.
Yeah,
Clemson, if they're not careful, Clemson will drop out of the top 5 with this game. Because Carolina State is a complete ball club. Them cats are playing football right now. Matter of fact, both of them's going into that game undefeated. Well, somebody's always going. So that's another upset special that's out there.
I like that one, Thomas. I like that one.
Oh, nice. Sure. But back to your point with Arkansas and Bama. Bryce Young right now, yeah, everybody's in the hype. Oh, Bryce Young is doing his thing. Yeah, you're supposed to do your thing when you playing who you playing. You're supposed to eat. You're supposed to eat. As Mike Jones said, this game here, we'll see if you're a Heisman candidate again this year or not. Because now you're going to play some for real defense. We're going to see what you're made of. Because this cat here, Alabama ain't seen a quarterback like this cat got at Arkansas. This kid at Arkansas is a player. He's an absolute player. And he's not one of them guys that your DB's going to run up on and think, I'm going to smash him. Nope, not happening. This guy, their quarterback is what, 6'3", 225, 230?
No, he's bigger than that. He's bigger than that.
You're not going to run up on this cat. And he got some wheels. You're not going to run up on this cat thinking I'm going to hit him. Not happening.
And let me tell you too, Thomas, Sam Pittman, the head coach for Arkansas, he plays that physical brand of football. I mean, he plays, you know, and he plays. Their DBs or safeties, man. They some hard hitting cats, man. So Alabama got these young wide receivers. You know, right now they still trying to figure out their routes. They're not playing free-minded.
That's going to be a problem.
It's going to be some turnovers somewhere in that ball game that I think Arkansas is going to capitalize on.
It's going to be some ribs broke that game. Somebody's going to have some Alabama spare ribs. For real though. Arkansas is that tough. They're that tough. A lot of people think, they're that tough for real. They lost I think they lost their game last week. Their field goal kicker hit the top of the upright going through.
Yep,
so
sure.
Like, okay, well, you got to take it out but at least they gave their guy a chance because it wasn't no long field goal. Which means the offense did what they're supposed to do, driving down the field, which Alabama ain't seen that yet, other than with Texas. And Texas I think Texas kind of exposed it.
Yeah, I mean, but also this week too, it's gonna be a lot of top 10 teams that's gonna play some cupcakes, so they're they're gonna either sit and remain where they are, or they either gonna drop, or they're gonna, by forfeit of not playing, they either gonna jump up a spot or two. But those games that we mentioned, man, I think those gonna be key as far as those teams not playing being able to move forward or backwards or staying where they are.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a couple of games that's gonna be some nail biters.
Mm-hmm.
Another game, ACC, that you might want to keep your eye on. Wake Forest and Florida State.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
That's going to be another absolute battle.
Hey, I'm loving some Wake Forest though.
Hey, Wake Forest is playing ball. They're playing ball. Hey, they playing football right now. They are playing some football right now. I got to give them their props. Normally the Demon Deacons ain't that good at football, but this year they're showing me some things.
Right. Hey, I want to jump on something else too, man. I was looking at some stats today. HBCU, Jackson State, Deion Sanders' son, the quarterback, the boy is thrown for 16 touchdowns and I think 1 interception.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, he's
an elite quarterback. Jackson State is not for their division and for the the HBCUs, man. They is dominating, man.
That's a guy that's going to be on. That's a quarterback that's flying under the radar right now, because everybody's looking at Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, a couple other people. So he's flying underneath the radar. He's going to be that gem that everybody ain't going to see coming.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, hopefully we get him as a Steeler. Just saying.
Yeah, y'all need somebody right now.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. It's Pickett's time, man. I'm trying to tell you, it's Pickett's time. A lot of people, I've been telling you from the beginning, Pickett should have been the starter from the beginning. But they ride with who they ride with. Like I was telling you earlier, Trubisky wasn't good in Chicago. He ain't ever been good. Why are you expecting greatness from somebody that ain't great? If you're going to do all that, you might as well have started Mason Rudolph and then I'd really been done. But I believe it's Kenny Pickett's time because Trubisky's done nothing. He's done absolutely nothing. He got a win against the Bengals. If you can drive against the Bengals, who has a pretty good defense, and then you turn around and can't drive against the Patriots, yeah, no. And the Patriots on a downslide too, yeah, no. No. I just don't see it. And I figure this is going to be a quick trigger. I'm like, this dude is going to get a quick trigger. If you don't perform in the first 3 to 4 games, he's out of there. Go with your rebuild and go. Go with Pickett and go. Pickett actually might surprise you. Being a young guy and being mobile might surprise
you. Yeah, I think you got to pull the trigger. I think so. Because the way it's going right now, they're gonna have the coach gonna have his first losing season.
If they leave him there, oh yeah.
I think so because they got some tough games on their schedule.
We're not firing on all cylinders, and we don't have an easy schedule. We do not have an easy schedule.
But can you put it all on the quarterback? I mean, what's the running game looking like? What's the defense looking like?
Yeah, that's the other problem. The O-line is the other problem. The O-line is okay at best, but they're not all the way there yet.
So would a rookie quarterback help fix that?
It would help to a point to where, say for example, of course we know he was a phenomenon, Mike Vick. young quarterback comes in the game, first time quarterbacking. Same thing with Lamar Jackson, first time quarterbacking, jump back in the pocket, nobody open. Guess what he do? See ya.
Mm-hmm.
Which automatically changes the game of what you got to defend, which changes defenses, which opens up things that you might not traditionally see.
So you comparing Pickett to Vic and
Absolutely not. Kenny Pickett is nowhere close to them cats. He's nowhere close to them cats.
Hey.
No. Don't get it twisted. No, he's not a Michael Vick. No, he's not a Lamar Jackson. But he does have younger legs. He has fresher legs and faster legs than what Trubisky does.
Yeah, he don't mind running, huh?
Nah, he ain't. He showed you that at Pitt.
Mm-hmm.
He don't mind running the ball if he has to run the ball. Huh?
So he gonna have to run for his life. So yeah, he might.
Hey. Until my offensive line gets together and start punching holes out for Najee and we gotta do something.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know, man. You know, Steelers might need to just sit and just ride this on out with Trubisky, get you a first round draft pick again, and then decide on your core. I don't think none of them quarterbacks on their roster is gonna be there in 2 or 3, 4 years from now. I just don't think they have their franchise quarterback yet.
No, Pickett will be your franchise quarterback, but
you think so?
They're gonna have to build. What I would do if I'm in that position, Pickett's my guy. Now, what I do the next season is I draft another quarterback and I lose Mason Rudolph. Now I got a veteran and 2 youngsters.
I figured it out. Rudolph owe you some money.
That dude can go back underneath the rock, out from underneath, and go back to sleep. For real.
Man, I was still much love, man. Much love.
Man, listen. Love my boys to death, but right is right.
Yeah, fellas, I agree. I think that it's time to make a quarterback change. I really do. I think that they got to get a youngster a shot and get him some reps, man, and get him ready for the next season.
Got to. I mean, you never know. He might turn out to be another Ben Roethlisberger. You don't know. Granted, Ben Roethlisberger walked into a much better football team. I mean, when you can hand off to the bus and you got Hines Ward and you got all these other receivers you walking into a squad. You're given the keys to succeed. You got to succeed.
Well, we'll see how this one plays out, fellas. Well, if you're liking 234 Sports Talk, like and subscribe. And leave a comment. Let us know how you feel.
YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Hit
us up. Follow us.
Yeah, absolutely.
234 Sports Talk. Until the next time, fellas.
We'll talk about it soon, man. We'll talk about it
the next time.
Yes, sir.
Peace, fellas.
Peace.